Welcome to another action-packed breakdown, basketball fans. Tonight, we're diving into Iowa's dominating win over Kansas and showing you exactly how they pulled off a rather stress-free victory. Iowa was clicking on all cylinders, and trust me, it wasn't just their offense. This defense was tighter than your grandma's hug on Thanksgiving. But let's break it down with some color commentary as we go through the 7 key moments that secured this win. Right off the bat, Iowa's defense was locked in. Kansas, not so much. Iowa's defense was like that one friend who insists on keeping the lights on all night while everyone else is trying to sleep, constantly in your face and not giving you a chance to get comfortable. Kansas shot just 1 for 11 in the first quarter with just 4 points, and the pressure didn't let up. It was as if Iowa's defense was the Grinch who stole Christmas. And every time Kansas tried to score, they got cold. And hey, they forced Kansas into a 35% shooting performance overall. And that's the kind of defense that makes opposing team check the scoreboard just to make sure it's not a typo. Lucy Olsen came out firing. This wasn't just a warm-up. She came out like she was trying to make a movie trailer with every shot. A deep three right out of the gate. It's like she was giving Iowa fans a sneak peek into what was to come all night. She had 8 points by the end of the first quarter and was making it look easy. She didn't stop there. It's like she had an all-access pass to the court, dishing dimes, slashing through the paint, and splashing from beyond the arc. The neutral site crowd completely behind her. Olsen wasn't just playing a game. She was putting on a show. Lucy finished with 16 points, 6 assists, and 3 boards. Hannah Stuelke, she was doing Hannah Stuelke things. You know the drill, dominating the post with buckets, rebounding, dropping dimes, and basically just making it look effortless. It's like when your friend shows up to a potluck with the best dish and acts like they didn't just spend 3 hours in the kitchen making it perfect. That's Hannah on the court. The Stuelke and Olsen accounting firm, well, they kept the balance sheet balanced. Let's talk about Teagan Mullaney. She's the kind of player who notices when the team needs a spark, and then she delivers. Iowa was already up big, but Mullaney's 3-point bombs from beyond the arc kept them in control and kept Kansas from making any run. It was like having a fire extinguisher on standby, just in case the Jayhawks thought they might get something going. Now, let's talk about Iowa's grit. You know how when you've been waiting for a pizza to arrive, and then it finally shows up, and you act like you own the world? That was Iowa in the third quarter. They showed up and took control. Whether it was Hannah Stuelke snagging boards or Sydney Affolter playing tenacious defense, the Hawkeyes proved they were ready to grind out every possession. Their defense was so stingy, it was like trying to get a teenager to put down their phone during dinner. Not happening. And when you've got a defense like that, it's easier to stay in control, even when the other team starts to get a little hot. Another key to this win was the balance across the board. Iowa wasn't just relying on one player to carry them. They were getting contributions from everyone. By the end of the game, all 9 players who saw action had scored. It's like having a basketball buffet. You've got shooters, scorers, and defenders all at the table, and they're all hungry for a win. That's the sign of a well-coached team, folks. No one was trying to be the hero. Everyone just did their job, and when everyone's contributing, it's hard for any opponent to keep up. Rebounding, that's where Iowa flexed their muscle. They dominated the boards like a new puppy laying claim to the couch. Kansas simply couldn't get enough second chance opportunities, and Iowa used their dominance in the paint to control the game. How bad was it? Iowa had a +10 advantage in the paint. That's like bringing a sledgehammer to a pillow fight. Good luck getting anything easy against that kind of power. Finally, let's talk about mental toughness. Iowa wasn't just winning. They were closing the game with authority. Even when Kansas tried to make a little push in the second half, the Hawkeyes just didn't blink. When they needed to get a stop or make a play, they did it. It was like watching a veteran team, not a squad, still trying to figure things out. And that's a big reason why this game was never really in doubt. Coach Jan Jansen's squad stayed focused, didn't get rattled, and closed it out when they needed to. No dramatic comebacks here, just solid basketball and mental toughness. So there you have it, folks. Iowa 71, Kansas 58, another dominant win for the Hawkeyes. From Lucy Olsen's lighting it up early to Hannah Stuelke grinding it out in the paint, Iowa showed why they've got all the pieces to be a contender. They took Kansas' best shot and still came out on top like it was nothing. What do you think? Is Iowa the real deal this season? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another breakdown like this. Until next time, keep ballin'.